If we mess it up, Wes is the one that's got to go through the footage.
Yeah.
We're getting put into work.
Work.
So we're down in Houston today checking out our friend Ryan, aka GRG built Coyote's awesome Coyote Swap 65 Mustang. This thing is really cool and right up Inspiration Nation's alley.
So it's a 1965 Mustang. It used to be just your plain Jane, most common inline six coupe car. Nothing special, no special paint code, no special V8 hypo, no nothing. It was
Just a garden variety
secretary car.
And
so pulled it out, and back in 2013 when I bought it, the idea was to do badass suspension, road race inspired, build, and that's what we planned out for. The engine was up in the air for the longest time. I was going to do a
LS.
stroker, Ford, small block Ford, was going to be a stroker, and it was going to be naturally aspirated, nice 363, I think it was, which is kind of like similar to like the 347 Ford
Stroker,
circle, because they use those for circle tracks, and those are
a great engine. I had one in a Fox body.
Yeah, and so they had a engine builder that was building kind of those engines similar, but it had a little bit more cubic inches, and it wasn't following any type of rule book.
Yeah.
So that was going to be, I was like, yeah, that'd be a great engine. But as we progressed and, got into spending the money and installing all the parts and the suspension, I got to thinking, like, well, if I've gotten this far with cutting off the front half, cutting off the back half, welding everything back together,
You might as well go a little bit
might
farther.
as well go get like the best thing, the most common thing, the great, the thing everybody's modifying and talking about, which would be a Coyote engine. Yeah, the LS I was definitely going to try and find my option with a Ford.
I'm just picking at shit. Everybody knows how I feel about LS engines, but this is a great build, and honestly, I've been riding around in it, and Wes is going to put in some pull videos right here. He's trying to convince me to Coyote swap the world. We're going to see if he can do it. I can dig it. Texas 2K. This one's my favorite. Please don't tell the LS guys. Definitely my favorite car.
Is the CIA connected to that?
Possibly. Now we're doing a speed limit. Hashtag Mustang guy. Always so loud. Alright, so you've told us about the Coyote swap in the front. Now it's time to talk about that stance, because them wheels, they're how wide are the back wheels?
So the rear wheels are 18 by 12, and the tires is a 315 30/18 tire. It's an Toyota R888R tire. Great tire for the street. It keeps up, in a competitive scenario. Yeah. And then for the front, it's 18 by 11 front wheels and 295 front tires. So.
And what about the suspension setup? Is that coilovers I see under there?
There are. So coilovers front and rear. The front suspension is Rod and Custom Motorsports. The rear is a TCP or Total Control Products triangulated rear forelink, and those are also.
So that's why it handles and runs like a race car. No more leaf springs under this pony.
And it's been months and into years with constant tweaking and adjustments for getting all that fine-tuned handling.
And I can totally concur. It will rip through a curve effortlessly. It's like a giant go-kart. This thing's sick.
With 4 feet of tire underneath it.
It has 4 feet of tire.